Hello everybody, it's Christine. It's time for my April layout share. I think I got about 20-ish. I haven't counted. I'll try to move through this pretty quickly because I have another video that's up today as well, and I'd like for you to check out both of them. So this was, I know it was some kind of a scrap lift. I just don't remember what it was. I think it might have been a scrap lift craft afternoon, y'all. I don't remember. But anyways, this is a travel ad. I know the collection came from when I went somewhere in this expo. I just love this little travel stuff because my daughter does love to travel. So the little girl with the suitcase is what really gets me, though. She's adorable and reminds me of my daughter so much. Little enamel dots around here. The little pieces of ephemera were just too cute and kind of had my heart when I made this one. This is also the kind of cool part. I had to use a little piece of acetate here. I didn't have to. She'd done something I don't think I could match, and so I had to use the acetate to kind of make it look like that. So I thought that was really cute. This one here was, I can't remember if it was a scrap lift or Mixed Up Monday. This one, I think it was a scrap lift because I used Distress Oxides, almost like watercolor paints. And y'all, if you watch the video, I kind of made a little mess, but it turned out real pretty. I was happy with it. So I have these 49 Market ephemera on top of my little Distress Oxide watercolor paint here. And then I did doodle around the edges with my pen. This one's a Hip Kit collection. And I like this striped paper. I kind of rotated. Initially, I was like up and down, but then this, I saw, I think it was Victoria, and she had turned hers, and I thought, oh, that looks really pretty. So I was happy with that. Just use a little bit of gold font there. You know, my cat's hair all up in sticker there. This one here was definitely a stash basher. Oh, I may have to use some glue on that. That's a little old. And because that's why it's stash bash. I thought this papers here were really pretty. It's got these little animals on it, and I thought that was cute. And it's an old picture, so it kind of made sense. And I did bring in, this was a total stash bash because I brought in multiple collections because this is like a little Western one, but then there was like a man one. So that turned out real cute too. This was actually my application to become a design team member at the Counterfeit Kit Challenge blog. So this was really cute though. I really enjoyed this. I pulled out of a scrap lift or a scrapbook collection. I kind of mixed and matched some of it. And then I think that's what I did because I got all this is stash bashing here too. So I'm not really going to swear by that. But I thought this was really pretty. I love the colors and all that kind of stuff. That's me looking really tired, y'all. It was a late night crop that night. This one here was a Bow Bunny Stash Bash. I did use a little glassine bag on this one and use a bunch of little stickers off that sheet. And then I threw in some little enamel, not really puffy. They're like more like puffy dots. And yeah, I was actually able to use up some Bow Bunny here. This is a 2013 collection, y'all. This one, I'm trying to remember. I think this is a scrap lift. And the sheet used star. No, it was a sketch. So it was Mixed Up Monday. There was stars kind of exploding, and I struggled on this one. If you watch the video, I was like trying to make these dots work, and I was really confused about it. I did use stencils and a little Distress Oxide, and then of course a big old title here. This was cute though. I did like how this turned out at the end. This one here was a 49 in Market, and I just really wanted to just use the layers. There wasn't any sketch or anything with this one. I just wanted to use all the layers. If you go to their blog, they do that. And I just love how there's just so many little pieces of things. And if you look, there's just your mind kind of looks. I will tell you that this is a rub-on, y'all. They have the best rub-ons. These little butterflies here are rub-ons. That little guy there. And I believe this one too. They are really pretty. They have great rub-ons. Real nice, thick, good paper too. This one, I don't remember if this was a scrap lift or not. This one I used up a fall collection. I was trying to work my way through my old scrap room stuff. So I used a fall collection for Easter. But the cool part is it had these little words in the ephemera, and I thought, well, that makes a nice little title. So that worked out real nicely too. And we're kind of wearing fallish. The food's kind of yellowy and all that kind of stuff. So I feel like, you know, the colors go real well. Even though technically it's fall collection, I think it worked really good. And I used my notebook punch on the sides here. I thought that turned out cute too. This is an Easter layout. I only have a couple little bunny things, so it's technically spring papers. I think it was Echo Park, but I put my little bunnies and things to make it Easter. And that was my daughter. She's had her Easter basket. This one here is a scrap lift, and it is with, what is this collection, y'all? Oh, it's a Hip Kit because it came, this is Hip Kit stuff, and it's really neat. It's got some simple stories as some of the pieces of it, but the whole thing is just really cute. It's very, you know, lots going on kind of, but I thought it worked out well. There's 3 different size photos, so this worked well for me. I really like that. And there's just bunches of little things kind of tucked in here, there, and everywhere. I did use a sticker here for this photo strip. This was, again, I'm trying to use up the last of my little scrap room stuff here. And this was 2 pieces I had. I think I just cut them in half and then, you know, mounted them on here. And then just kind of layered some stuff. I did like to use, this is a little bit of flair that I had. And this was some of the ephemera that I was trying to use up here. This one was a Scrapbook Crafternoon. She actually stamped her words down here, but I had so many letter stickers, I wanted to use them up. And then I had, in my sticker books over there, I had a bunch of little florals that were clear stickers and all that stuff. So I made that work, I think. Her photo was on this side, so I had to flip it because my daughter's looking this way, but I thought that turned out really pretty. And then there's a stencil behind it, too. I did use a little bit of distress. I don't know if you can see it in the picture, to be honest with you. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. That's got a little distress oxide stencil behind there. And this is me using up the last of the scrap room here on this collection as well. I believe this might have been November. I need to still write my journaling here. But yeah, this was kind of all I had. So sometimes when you have the papers, that's all you have left. They kind of make you do the thing. You know, the layout is the way the layout is. So there was no sketch or anything. I just kind of had to make it work. And then I did use a little bit of white Mr. Huey's there to sprinkle around. This is, again, I'm using up the last few pieces of paper. So again, it kind of dictated what I could do. And then I used some border stickers too. I was really happy with that. I did have to cut it to stretch on this one here because it's not quite 12 by 12, but I made that work. And then I really like this little outline sticker here. And then I just used some random stickers off the sticker sheet. That's all I had left of it. So really like that one. And then this is the last scrap lift crafternoon that we did for the month. And I thought this turned out really pretty. I was really happy with my packaging technique. And then this was little tickets. And hers, it kind of looked like, you know, little waves that were still attached. Mine weren't, so I just used some pop dots underneath there. And then the title I thought was funny. My husband actually kind of picked it. He said Rocky Balbina, and I ended up with just little Rocky because the letters would have been way too big. But that turned out really cute. Anyway, that's what I got done this month. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to check me out on Instagram if you want to. I try to post all these. I mean, I'm not always 100% on top of it because I have things on the same day or whatever. But check me out at Scrapping Harden, and we'll see you next time. Bye.